This is the Gotrax Dolphin 26-inch electric bike, a step-through city e-bike with a clean, modern frame, internal cable routing, and a semi-integrated removable battery tucked into the down tube. It rides on 26-inch wheels with a front shock-absorbing fork and dual-disc brakes. The shape is sleek and simple, which fits the whole idea of this bike. Keep the core solid and let riders add what they want later. I had a few doubts before riding it. A 350-watt motor, peaking at 500 watts, and a 280.8 watt-hour battery don't sound huge, and I wondered if the range and power would feel too limited. I also wasn't sure about the control setup, because the throttle on this bike is tied to the pedal assist levels, which is different from many e-bikes. From my experience, those questions went away once I put a few rides on it in regular city use. Assembly was straightforward. Most of the big pieces are already in place, the tools are in the box, and the instructions are simple enough for a first-timer. I did notice small things that needed attention. The display clamp felt a bit flimsy until I tightened it carefully, and the wheel reflectors needed a quick adjustment to stop rattling. None of this was a deal breaker, but it's worth slowing down during setup to get everything snug. The bike feels sturdy after that. On the road, the motor's character is smooth and predictable. It goes up to 20 miles per hour and doesn't surge or lurch when power comes in, which is great if this is your first e-bike. There are 5 pedal assist levels. If you're new to e-bikes, pedal assist means the motor adds power while you're pedaling, and you can choose how much help you get. The throttle here is a thumb control, but it only works when pedal assist is on. If pedal assist is set to 0, the throttle does nothing. If you're on a higher level, the throttle and your pedaling will work together to take you up to the 20 miles per hour cap. In my opinion, this setup nudges you to ride like a bicycle rather than a small scooter, and it keeps the controls easy to understand. If you're used to a fully independent throttle, you'll need a ride or two to adjust, but the learning curve is short. Comfort is better than I expected at this price. The front suspension fork calms down bumps and potholes. The step-through frame is low and easy to mount, which I appreciate during stop-and-go rides or when I'm carrying stuff. The seat and handlebar angles adjust enough to fit a wide range of heights. I've seen it work for riders around 5'2" up to about 6'4". The stock saddle is fine for shorter rides. If you plan on going longer than about 45 minutes, a padded seat cover makes a difference. Handling is light and nimble. At around 49 pounds, it's lighter than many e-bikes I've tried, and that matters when you're parking, rolling it into a hallway, or lifting the front end to get over a curb. Range is honest, as long as your expectations are set correctly. The 280.8 watt-hour battery charges in about 5.5 hours. Using only the throttle, I've seen roughly 15 to 16 miles. Using pedal assist, especially on lower levels, I can stretch that to around 30 miles. That's with average city terrain, some starts and stops, and a normal backpack. Heavier riders, hills, and winter temps will bring that down. Flat routes and moderate pedaling will bring it up. The removable battery is a true quality of life feature. I like being able to lock the frame and take the battery inside to charge, and swapping to a spare is easy if you plan a longer day. Key features that stand out to me include the Shimano 7-speed drivetrain, which helps on hills by letting you shift into an easier gear, so the motor and your legs don't have to work as hard. There's a boost mode, about 3.7 miles per hour, by holding the button for a couple of seconds. It's helpful when walking the bike up a ramp or starting on a steep driveway. The dual-disc brakes have predictable bite and stayed consistent in light rain. The system carries a UL 2849 certification, which addresses electrical system safety, and that gives me extra confidence. The display is basic. It gives you battery and assist info, but not a full readout of speed and distance. I paired my phone for speed and trip tracking when I needed it. I did want more out of the box. There are reflectors, but not integrated lights, and there aren't full coverage fenders included. If you commute in the dark or through puddles, you'll want to add your own lights and fenders. In my opinion, that's part of the Dolphin's approach. Strong core parts, and you customize the rest. I've also seen minor hardware quirks like the display mount I mentioned. Those are easy to fix, but worth noting. Where it counts, the bike delivers. Power is enough for city streets, the geometry is friendly, and the ride feels stable. It tops out at 20 miles per hour, so if you want higher speeds or mountain bike level torque, this isn't that. If your rides are local and you're okay pedaling on lower assist to maximize range, the experience is smooth and hassle-free. I also like that the frame is rated up to about 264 pounds, and the overall build gives off a durable vibe. It's perfect for someone who wants an easy e-bike to live with, especially for short to medium urban trips. Apartment dwellers benefit from the removable battery and the lighter weight compared to many e-bikes. New riders won't feel overwhelmed by settings, and the Step-Thru frame removes the awkward swing-over when you're carrying groceries or wearing work clothes. From my experience, the Dolphin makes a great second vehicle for errands, quick commutes, and weekend loops around the neighborhood. I'd recommend this for first-time e-bike buyers who care about a comfortable ride, simple controls, and not spending extra on features they might not use. I'd also recommend it for casual riders who want a reliable platform and plan to add their own lights, a rear rack, and full fenders. If you're aiming for long-range weekend rides beyond 30 miles without charging, or you need high-speed performance, this isn't the right tool. But if your daily loop sits inside that range, and you just want a dependable assist to flatten hills and cut commute time, it fits nicely. In my opinion, the best thing about the Dolphin is the low effort it asks from you. No confusing setup, no fiddly menus, and no steep learning curve. You just pick an assist level, shift the 7-speed as needed, and ride. In conclusion, the Gotrax Dolphin 26 electric bike focuses on the basics and nails them. Comfortable, approachable, and practical for everyday use. If that's what you're after, you'll get a lot of value here, especially once you add the accessories that match your routine. Check the comments of this video for a link to see the current pricing of the Gotrax Dolphin 26-inch electric bike.